Welcome to the Red VTV show, supported by Chapel House Cars for the 2026 season. And with 25 days to go until Saints kick off their winning start to the Super League season, it can only mean one thing, Kevin.
It's our number 25. It's Nene McDonald.
The man that Saints fans have wanted us to sign for the last couple of years, almost calling his name as much as they call for us to sign T. Ritson.
And he's got T. Ritz's number as well.
Hopefully this man can do the 25 jersey more justice than T managed. Just look at
Yeah,
the muscles in them arms, Kevin.
I don't know. 6'4". He's an absolute unit, isn't he?
16 stone one.
Yeah, you're reading Wikipedia too. um, yeah, right. I'm gonna start by mentioning another podcast here. So I watched Matt Shaw on Matt and Meg's Simbin sessions, and Matt said he didn't think St. Helens needed a centre when we've signed Nene McDonald. Really? Really? We've got Mark Percival, who usually plays in about 70% of games. We've got a lad who people want to see at either 1 or 6 playing in the 3 shirt. Then you've got Dion Cross, who's probably your next one. And then you're into second rowers, I think. How on this world do we not need more cover at centre? I think if we did a squad depth chart before we signed Nene McDonald, that would be one of the positions. It might not be the most important position, but that would be one of the positions that I would absolutely be calling for us to reinforce.
Yeah,
You get yourself comfy, Dave, while I talk. It's
your
all
back's
right.
going. Back's going.
You're old. So
Yeah,
yeah, so I didn't get that from Matt. I really didn't. Saying Saints don't need a centre. It's all very well naming the ones who you would have starting, but we've just mentioned. Well, we mentioned it yesterday with Jacob Douglas, how he has a chance of playing because you've got two wingers for Saints who last year made 28 appearances between themselves. So I think Nene comes in, he brings that big unit in the back line who can cart the ball out when needed to. He brings pace, which, as we mentioned with Jacob, you're going to need in a Paul Rowley team to kind of try and get the ball out to your own 20 and look to score tries. I look back at Salford, there was a game that we played against them at their place. They scored the winning try by literally breaking from inside their own 20. That's where you need someone like Nene McDonald to be one of your strike players on the park.
I was going to ask a question then. So, Saints never replaced Kevin Nagama.
No, no, we didn't.
This Saints team needs a big-bodied centre.
Yeah,
And if you look at the way Paul Rowley apparently wants to play with speed, etc., you need a Nene McDonald who's going to attract players to try and tackle him, and he can just offload and set your winger away.
yeah.
We've been far too easy to defend against on the outside because we haven't had that player. With all due respect to Dion Cross, even Harry Robertson, who is going to be a great player, they're they're not known for that, are they? Whereas Nene
But
McDonald is known for an offload.
listen, Harry is known for being able to offload. He's known for pace. He is known for everything like that. But he's also known as being one of your spine players. And I think when you see on social media and you speak to Saints fans, they want to see Harry Robertson with his hands on the ball more. And you will see Saints fans calling for Robertson and Whitby to be 6 and 7. You'll see just calling for that chance of seeing one of our lads that we've brought through the system being our starting halfback. This almost gives you the opportunity. Again, we go back to that availability being one of the best abilities that Percy doesn't know how to play any other way than run it in as hard and fast as he can. So you will inevitably miss games. Well, again, you can say to Percy, "We don't need you this week, Mark. Go take the family out this week. Don't need you because we've got Nene and we've got Dion and we've got Harry to play centre if need be, and we've got that adaptability to change things up. But we 100%, even if it hadn't been Nene, we 100% needed some challenge in the centres for our players. And I'm not even mentioning Owen Dagnall here because I want him to kind of just learn his trade as a winger at the minute. Don't worry too much about playing central unless you really need to. But we needed that pressure in the centres because the last thing you want to think, we went out the playoffs. I think we've gone out the playoffs with Sione playing centre. Or we've ended up a couple of years ago, Sione playing centre. And then we end up with Matt Whitley playing centre. With all due respect to both of them, that's not their position at all. So you want to have that chance of playing. If you're completely decimated, fair enough. But you want that chance of playing players in the correct position, as you so rightly say yesterday. But you want a back in the backs. You don't want a forward in there who isn't used to that kind of lateral movement that a centre needs to have.
People might clip this, but I'm going to say it now. I might be completely wrong on it. I often am. I believe Saints centres to start the season will be Nene McDonald and Harry Robertson.
Okay.
And I'm going for that on the basis if Kyle Feldt is in the team, if you want to make sure you've still got pace on each side of the field, you wouldn't be able to really pair Nene up with Kyle Feldt or Mark Percival up with Kyle Feldt. I wouldn't want to see pace on both sides. So you could have Robertson with Feldt and you could have Nene with Dagnall.
So you don't think Percy's going to get into the team, do you not?
I don't think at this moment in time he will be Paul Rowley's starting centre.
Okay.
I think we're going to rip up what we've the, the playbook, and we're going to
Okay.
do things differently. And I think Mark Percival won't be out in the cold like I suspect our number six to be. Um, but I don't think he'll be an automatic starter. I think Percy will mentor players. He'll come in for. I think he'll come in for big games sometimes when it's going to be more of a defensive grind. But I think in a free-flowing Saints attack, I think Paul Rowley will look to Nene McDonald because he's worked with him before, and I don't think you can leave Harry Robertson out the side because he's going to have X factor.
Okay. Fair enough.
I will just copy and paste that into my team selection.
Okay.
Let us know what you think in the comments.
Yep.
Anything else to add?
Nope.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we will be back tomorrow.